A video of several loud bangs outside of Larry and Maya Millete's house the night that she went missing was played for the jury today. Larry is on trial for his wife's murder.
The lead detective in the case took the stand, testifying that a freezer was wheeled out of the Millete house the day after Maya went missing. Our Sarah Barker is in Chula Vista with more.
In court, the prosecution went moment by moment through Maya's last moment scene outside of her house in Chula Vista. We also saw neighbors' surveillance video that showed loud bangs, and we're also hearing that a freezer was wheeled out of the Millete house and then loaded into a white SUV that was allegedly owned by Larry's aunt. Now, we are still left with a lot of questions after the prosecution brought that up, and we're hoping to get to that in the next couple of days. Until then, we also heard from one of the lead detectives who went through Maya's last moments. A neighbor's camera caught video the last time Maya was seen alive. The lead investigator at the time, Detective Jesse Vicente, was on the stand testifying that Maya got home around 4:45 p.m. on January 7th and was never seen leaving the house. Then between 8:45 and around 10 that night, video captures about 8 loud bangs, and then dogs start barking in the neighborhood. The detective said he could never confirm what those loud bangs were. When they were played out in court, Maya's sister left the courtroom crying. The neighbor's security video then shows who prosecutors believe is Larry, reversing his Lexus further back into the garage around 6 a.m., appearing to load some items, and then that Lexus takes off as the sun comes up around 6:45 that morning. Vicente says there is no movement at the house until 12 hours later, around 6 that night, when the Lexus returns home. One of the strongest testimonies we've heard in this trial so far is Maya's brother saying Larry wanted to hire a hitman and offered thousands of dollars. We talked with attorney and true crime writer Aleda K. Vaughn about that testimony. She's been following this case since the beginning and is in the courtroom.
This is damaging testimony for the defense, and in those pretrial motions, they fought to keep these statements out of the trial, arguing that this is not probative to the issue of whether Larry killed his wife. So not the boyfriend, but the wife. But ultimately, Judge Camarena did not agree, and he ruled that all of the statements would come in. They are hitting it hard on cross-examination by showing that Maya's family didn't really take these statements, these threats, that seriously. They never told Maya, they never warned her, and Larry's attorney, Colby Ryan, specifically asked, "That's because you never feared for her." And Maya's brother answered, "That's right."
Larry's attorneys are hammering into Detective Jesse Vicente. They're trying to poke holes into his investigation and trying to say that he didn't point the finger at anyone else in this investigation except for Larry Millete. They're trying to show that Maya had an affair partner that they didn't properly investigate. The problem with that, and what the judge has pointed out so far in court, is that in pretrial motions, the judge has already ordered that there cannot be any third-party culpability, so they cannot point the finger at anyone else except for Larry. It has been heated back and forth in that courtroom. That's the very latest here in Chula Vista. I'm Sarah Barker.